Yeah, it's a guaranteed, I guess. I guess it's a big seat to fill. All right, we got one viewer. Welcome. I hope it's Matisse Curry. Matisse Curry. He comes in the hat. He does. He was here last week. He was. He did make an appearance. So sorry about the if the stream starts to like jitter like this. The church updated their Wi-Fi, and I don't think they have really high upload speeds. Is my guess. So bear with us. Really think we could do about it. Sucks to hear, but this is the week 2. Kalen has been off. Just Michael. This is Kalen's first season with us. Yeah, he's a great player. He's a dog, honestly. I think him and Colin are really a really hard duo to play against. I've only seen him play football for Sia, so but I hear that basketball is their sport. Oh yeah, they both played for Centennial, Corona Centennial. You can get on Colin's jersey. So yeah, let's dive into that because I'm not familiar with yeah. Corona school system. Is it hard to get the Centennial basketball? Yes it is. I'll tell our 2 viewers in chat. I definitely I checked out my freshman year, and I did not make the team. I think Colin's same age as me. I think Colin's a year younger, but I think Colin made it my freshman year. He made the freshman team. Okay. And Kane came in next, and I think he went straight to JV, if I'm not mistaken. Is that a big deal? Go straight to JV, and you got to be pretty good. I mean, obviously, like during their time played, they probably played Jerry McCain. I don't know who that is. Okay, Thunder. I know him. Yeah, so they probably played with him or against him, or seeing him in practice. So um, yeah, so they had to play on some pretty big competition. Yeah, definitely. A lot of players from Centennial definitely. Most of them get pretty high offers. So Centennial known for basketball. They became really good. Versus Santiago. Santiago is not known for basketball. Santiago is known for their baseball program. Baseball. They're really good at baseball. Okay. What's it called? Football. Football is Centennial. Centennial. So Centennial's basketball and football. Yes. Got it. Their basketball wasn't always. It became a more recent thing because they started to get a lot of transfers. Like Jared McCain. You don't make those, B. So they had good people transfer in. Mm-hmm. I think I had 2 of them that I played with. I played with them at Park. They both play for UCLA now. Okay. So they're pretty good. Yeah, they have They have a lot of NBA players. I don't know if you know Carter Bryant. He was in the dunk test. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah. He went to Centennial as well his senior year. Okay. I don't know if he was there before, but he got a lot of talent. Okay. So you got 2 players who at least were in the high school version D1. I would say yes. Yeah. And they're both on JV, but they lost last week. They did. It was, I'm going to say it was some team. My guys went out there and they put a lot of passion. Yeah. And you guys played down? Shout out Jonathan, right? Thomas. Tom got hurt. Jonathan was Jonathan. Jonathan wasn't there. Shout out to Thomas. Just he's healing. He'll be out in a couple weeks, but yeah, you don't do that with that there. Colin doesn't do yet. So would you say that obviously you were playing down last week, I know, so I'm assuming fatigue played a bit of a role, but it seems like you've lost steps to me since your first year. I would say yes, just because I'm older. I mean, I know not that old, but I started working a harder job, stuff like that, like a real career job, and we said it Chile. When I was at Chile, the time to go to gym all the time. Now I kind of gotta stay really locked into work. Kind of. just life. You have to deal with life. Yeah. The stuff that, like you don't have to worry about when you're like 16, 17. Like going the Rejections Act. It's ref is very clear with what's happening. I like him. He seems like no nonsense kind of guy. He does. Which kind of scares me. I'm like nonsense kind of guy. You and Tyler both. Although Tyler never talks to those. No, Tyler. He just talks to other players. But yeah, Tyler definitely be doing it. So last week we had this discussion. I don't know if the chat got it. We're talking about how high school kids, especially public school kids, don't try. Like they don't look like they're trying hard. Do you think Ethan tried last week? Oh yeah, 100%. And that was something that I really appreciated. Okay. I think like genuinely a big reason one is because my team played just so much passion. Yeah. They wanted to win, and I feel that's something that not a lot of like these players do. Like I feel like if Fallen or Killen really wanted to, like they could go down, get a bucket every time. Oh, so you think that they're not trying right now? Not to their 100%. Not like they would if they were playing for Cincinnati. Okay. If Ethan's on team, I guess it's because Tyler's on your team too. But if Ethan starts to exhibit these like I don't care attitudes you're telling about, well, how would you handle that? I'd talk to him about it. Like, dude, like I understand, like maybe it's not the to you, but like me as captain, like I want to win. Yeah. I'm trying to go for the ghost out in this league. I have 2 chips, an MVP under my belt. Yep. So if I feel like if I could just get a couple more chips, a couple more MVPs, I could be done in history. We're gonna have a Hall of Fame. I could be in league's Hall of Fame one day. You know what I mean? It's something that like I would strive for. Yeah, no, definitely. First ballot was playing Fame Seeker. Okay. Yeah. And so you're not gonna let someone like Ethan stand in the way of that. No. I like having Tyler really helps. Obviously, that's his brother, but like, knowing like we're playing because we want to win. Like Ethan. Luckily, Ethan does exist. He shows. Like okay. I like that shot. Yeah. Toby needs to shoot more. I mean, Quentin. Yeah, no, you're good. But sometimes he just sometimes takes some bad shots. I will say. Yeah. That's this whole league. Yeah. Not a lot of people take bad shots. Oh, I'm putting the score on the wrong team. Let's see. It should be 12-6 other way or the way. Yeah. Tyler's team up. See, and I think something like about Tyler's team is that like Tyler's team, they all play at like 100% all the time. Like Tyler, even like Tyler himself. But there's a guy on Tyler's team. He's new to our league. Zach's friend. He's not here. But he was real nice last week. Yeah, he was playing. He was playing really well. You see, like right there when Quinn. Oh, see, like that was a great block by Quinn. Yeah, and that's something. I mean, obviously, last week he pit me against the backboard, or one of the shots. He didn't even pit his backboard. He pit my hand. Oh. He blocked the shot when I went up, and my hand got like against the backboard, and my wrist had like a huge red mark somewhere it hit the backboard. Because blocked it so hard, and like being like tall and long as he is, like he's definitely a great defender person to get around. He's long too. No, he is. He's extremely. And they're like the thing about like the blue sport guys is they're really disciplined. They know they're like reach, but not hit people. Like if that if that means like reaching back. Yeah. They know they're really disciplined when it comes to their hands. So that's another like thing to worry about. So that what is that just something specific to the Centennial, or is this because I think it's just a public thing? Like you're getting like the coaching, there like they just got like obviously really good coaches, really good people to teach you, but like you can just kind of see how like disciplined they are on defense, like and how they know how to help. They have good hands, quick hands. Who to kind of help more on. But like how many people do you know that are open the ball for them? So like I can't even do that. You know what I mean? It's true. He's one of the guys that is hard to rip.
It is, because he probably like scored like 200 on his grip shot.
Yeah. No, literally. This guy, he doesn't look like he's a beast.
But there's not a lot of players who can stay in front of Tyler, but also Tyler's another year older this year.
Yeah, and I mean that does happen to everyone in this league.
He's also on his third kid.
Huh?
He's still with his third kid.
Oh, they did just have his kid. I remember that.
His third kid looks almost as big as their second kid now. Look at him. He's conquer.
He's a baby, but he's horrible.
Yeah. So you got a full squad this season, or you got stragglers again?
Other than being down Thomas because of obviously his shoes.
Yeah.
Everyone else there are going to be here, so I should have a little team today, or a team of 7, which is nice. Honestly, though, something I did really enjoy about having 5 is not having to worry about like subbing.
Yeah.
Because that's something I'm really bad at, especially when I'm in. Like worrying about like make sure this person get in, like making sure this person gets their playing time. Like it's been like subconscious. I'll forget about when I'm on the court.
Yeah.
And
it's definitely and I talked with Jack about it last week. It adds another layer of like focus, because all of us are used to someone else telling us what to do when we're on the court, or no one telling us what to do, right?
Yeah.
As the captain, just for those of you who don't know, all my captains can manage their teams too.
Yeah.
So this isn't just a league where a bunch of them sign up to play. Captains have to manage their teams, so they have to manage subs, they have to manage players' minutes, they have to manage players' emotions. So it's not just like you to come and play ball, but and I credit to you, whether it was by luck who you draft or you just subconsciously good at it. Like I don't think you had many complaints about players playing time on this team, which we had in the past.
I mean, like I'm pretty good with my team. You know, I'll tell them like playing time minutes might change during the playoffs, but like during the regular season, we really have nothing to lose. Like even if we lose the game, everybody makes the playoffs. So I'm gonna try to get these people like what they paid for, because I know I paid for it too. And I mean, like it's it's like I want it to be money well spent for them rather than.
Is that what you did to you last?
Yeah, no, literally the same thing. It was bad, and I mean, like I will say, like I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I don't get blocked often. And I mean, like, I feel like you could ask the people that I play with on a regular basis. Like, I do not get blocked often. And he's just one of those people, like, he's just elite shot blocker, and he's gonna block you, like, no matter who you are. But it looks like right now, Paul is having a hard time finishing at the rim.
And I don't know if he plays regularly, but from just anecdotal personal experience, usually when you're having trouble finishing, it is indicative that you're not playing frequently. Because I feel like touch around the rim comes when you're playing more often.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just not playing it much, but it might get into game shape as the season goes on.
Yeah, definitely probably shake the rust off as we go. But
his shot's still there.
His shot looks good.
So you guys are playing Aaron's team next game, right?
Yeah, with no Aaron.
No Aaron. You guys have Sawyer to watch out for.
Yeah.
Noah is Aaron's captain.
Noah is a big body. He's good. He's a good defender.
He's solid.
Yes, he is hard. He's not gonna be one of those guys that he's one of those guys pretty disciplined when it comes to like he didn't really need to jump. He's trying to block us. He could just kind of stand there, and you're gonna do it to him, and you're gonna feel it. Yep. He's not, and so that's the thing that's definitely something I put on a scouting report. But
So the scouting report, you give your team a scouting report before
a little bit
each
more to
game.
gain. I just want to tell them, like defensively, most of the time we don't really have an offensive game plan because I feel like our team kind of. I mean, with how we were playing in the first week, I feel like we were working pretty well together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like last year. For those of you who don't know, my team had a big problem with passing the ball and sharing the rock. So this season, making sure that people are getting touches and that everybody's like happy with their touches and they don't feel like we're ball hogging because it's definitely something. I mean, I know when I came into this league, I was definitely a pass first kind of guy, and I'd say I've kind of fallen a little bit away from that. But
Is that because you don't trust your teammates?
it's not because I trust my teammates. I think it's because
Yeah, you don't trust that guy over there.
Well, no, definitely not him. Definitely not Tyler.
Highest single game scorer record holder so far. You can't trust that guy.
No, not for a second. Not one bit. No, but I think it's just like myself. I've realized that I can score the ball, and sometimes I'm guilty of forcing, obviously, forcing a shot, making it to where I'm trying to force something because I want to make a shot or I want to whatever it is, but definitely guilty of not passing the ball for sure.
So why do you think that habit has formed when, like you said, I knew you as a pass first guy who could score at will, honestly. You said you lost a step, I said you lost a step, but you're still probably top 5% of the league in terms of athleticism. So if you really turned on the Jets fast break, who's gonna keep up with you besides maybe Colin? Right?
Yeah,
there's only 3 or 4 guys who could probably keep up with you.
Yeah, and one of them's on my team. Honestly, this guy's one of the guys that I think could keep
So
up with me.
what happened that you think changed your game from pass first to now you're trying to look for your own shot more? That was not what was expected to happen.
I think being at LA Fitness. No, genuinely.
No, you said it. I knew exactly where you're going.
Because sometimes I get on a team with people at LA Fitness I don't trust. I am not passing the ball because I know you're gonna either do something stupid or
or
turn
not
the ball
either.
Yeah, and so that's something that a habit I feel like I've built is trying to score almost too much because especially definitely when you're playing at LA Fitness, sometimes there are people who pick you up and their team is just a bunch of bad players, and it's because sorry, lost my train of thought, but they pick you up because they're oh, this guy's really good, he can help us win, he can carry us, and I've gone on teams where we've lost maybe 15-7 and I've had all 7 points.
Yeah. Oh no.
He hesitated on that pass.
Well, it's also that's a hard pass to make.
Yeah,
if you're not used to making a pass,
I think if he would have thrown it on the first one though, he definitely would have made it.
Yep.
But he hesitated because he saw the shot was there.
The play collapsed and he didn't have the angle. But yeah, again, that's something that Ryan is, and I haven't seen him for several seasons, but Ryan came into the league as a catch and shoot guy.
Yeah.
I don't think that game has changed for him. So people who are used to just shooting the ball, if they're presented an opportunity to pass, they second guess themselves because they're like, "Oh, should I shoot or should I pass?"
I mean, honestly, I think me personally, either way, it wouldn't have been bad if he would have made a play on the first one. If he would have shot it first or passed it, either way, I wouldn't have been mad because the shot was wide open.
Yeah.
And the pass was open. So if he would have shot that, it's that's a good shot. That's a shot that I'm not mad at you for taking because it's wide open.
Yeah.
But if you would have passed it, it's that's a good pass, Either way.
Yeah.
But the fact that he hesitated.
Yeah, there's not often a situation where you hesitate and the play that you hesitated for is the better play. It's usually the first thing that opens up is usually the better thing that you should do. All right, so that anyway, we have established that the more you play at LA Fitness, the more your game devolves, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. It turns into ISO ball, and I mean you can ask Tyler. Tyler plays with me at LA Fitness too. Playing at LA Fitness turns it into ISO ball. It turns it into trying to get these tough buckets, and sometimes it works out, but in a league like this, I feel like it's different. Like, you know,
in LA Fitness?
oh yeah,
Because you played as a team versus iso ball.
yeah, and
I mean, I think that's what that.
oh no, we had Ant. We had Ant on our team, and surprisingly, Ant was playing really unselfishly, which usually has never been his game. I was too, with how he was playing.
And Captain Strays, even though he took the season off.
I mean, I don't know if he'll ever play again, just because he doesn't have the passion. He doesn't.
I mean, yeah, like you. 2 minutes.
He, um,
This league requires a lot of you.
yeah, and he just wants to play volleyball.
Volleyball is his first passion.
I think
His
genuinely,
first love. We got a score update. Whose dad is this? Do you know?
it's either he comes with Ryan and Tony.
Okay,
He shows up with them.
He looks like a guy you don't want to piss off.
Definitely. And I will say,
And
last
also he's
week,
kind of good at that age. Like he looks like he still pumps iron.
oh, 100%. But he,
25 to 18 is the updated
yeah, I
score.
mean, like it sucked last week. We were playing against him.
Mhm.
He was in the crowd, and I mean, obviously, he's a scary dude. You look over there and you're celebrating. You see that guy.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Making sure you watch what's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, that's striking fear into me personally. But but yeah. So I love the fact that my co-captain is on the court with no shoes on.
Who needs shoes? That actually would hurt my feet.
Yeah, I can't stand when people be running around with no shoes. But
So it's halftime. The score is 18 to 25. Jacob's team is down. They lost last week. You think there's,
I think offensively they just gotta. It looks like they're making adjustments. It looks like they're talking to their team about what the game plan is. And I think if they can follow the game plan, from what I've heard them talking about, if they can follow this game plan that they're coming up with, I think they can come back easily.
Yeah, they've had a lot of good shots. They're not falling.
Exactly. And
is that Nathan?
That is Nathan.
Nathan Brumman, has his foot healed yet?
It looks like it. It looks like he's walking without
a boot.
Without a boot.
Well, you know who else is supposed to have a boot is Aaron, keeping score. He was supposed to be in a not a cast, on a crutches for a month, and then in a boot for a month. This has been 3 weeks since he sprained his ankle, and he's just walking without anything.
Yeah, I remember I had an ankle injury a little bit like last year. It was like last October, so not too long ago. But it took me out of work for a month.
That's a bad one.
I was in a
high ankle sprain.
It was actually like a broken fibula, but it was like at the bottom. It was like right above my ankle.
A full break or a fracture?
It was like a little fracture, like a little hairline fracture.
Yeah.
But I was out of work for a month because for a long time they couldn't tell me what it was. The first doctor was like,
X-ray didn't find it?
The first X-ray that I took at urgent care, they were like, oh, it's broken. And then the next one I went to like a doctor.
Yeah.
They didn't take X-rays. They just looked at the other X-rays, and they were like, no, it's not broken.
Okay.
And then the third guy was like, I think it was broken, but it's like healing now. So
got it.
It was.
That's always frustrating when they can't give you an answer.
Yeah, because I have to keep telling my work because I'm getting like doctor's notes for like a week at a time, and I have to like turn these in week by week, and I'm like, that looks like a travel to me.
It did, yep. Hey, Colin's turning it on. It looks like ball on. Who was that?
Looked like it was.
We have Scott a lot. We have Scott Brummett. You know better, Scott.
Scott's out here throwing the ball in the court.
Just giving his son's team the advantage.
Yeah,
there.
No fast break for the other team.
I give Brandon a hard time because he's like 80% inside the key and he's like 10% outside of the key, outside of the arc,
Oh yeah.
and yet he still wants to continue. I think he's 1 for 3, so he's above his average.
No, I mean I totally the same way. I mean, you know me.
No, I think your shooting percentage behind the arc better than Brandon's.
I don't think so. I think
Here,
maybe
I think here.
maybe I think like in a real game, like if we went if we had a contest where we just went shot for shot,
Yeah,
he would do better. You know what I mean?
I
think.
Are we talking about like jump shots or
Yeah,
just
like just threes. Like if we did like a little
yeah,
around world 5 threes
yeah.
each spot.
Well, I don't know. It depends on if you're feeling it or not. I think you
yeah,
have higher highs and lower lows, but he's
Yeah.
consistently like
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
you know,
Because I mean, you remember the All-Star game? What was it, 2 seasons ago?
uh-huh.
Where I had 40 and I had like 9 or 10 made threes that game.
Yeah.
And that was just one of those days I was feeling it.
That's what I'm saying is if you're feeling it, you're feeling it, and then if you're not, then you're not.
Yeah.
But I don't think B's hit over 50% from 3 ever in this league. He plays in other leagues, and maybe he's much better there. But in this league, in this gym, Colin looks like he's D'ing up.
Yeah, Colin looks like he's really locking in here.
Oh, Zach is such an unorthodox player. Like I feel like it's so hard. Like you think you have a steal, and then you don't get the steal, and somehow he gets by you. It's so frustrating.
No, definitely. Definitely a good defender. I just smacked myself in the face. Hi, you wanna come over here and take it while I put my shoes on after you're done?
It's okay. You can take off.
Oh man.
We got 3 viewers.
Yeah, they're here for the conversation. It's a beautiful conversation.
We're not even talking about the game.
No, we're not. Not at all. Well, actually, we're talking about
27
players in
and
the
23.
game, so that's fair.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh,
he didn't shoot. He was Colin with a 3.
Great extra pass.
It was.
Kristen with a good board.
Sometimes I feel like Kristen puts up the shot without even looking at where the rim is.
And I think that's just because of
Hey, Matt.
You're getting
ignored. Are you subbing in? Is the announcer?
Yeah. So you get your shoes on. Trying to get ready for the game.
There's 2, so maybe. Hello to Matt's parents if you guys are on the YouTube chat.
I don't know. They might not be on yet.
Colin with the buckets. Ooh, Colin, that is just. Tyler, can you do that?
Probably not.
Probably not. That's not in your bag.
I'm not a rim finisher.
What do you mean you're not a rim finisher? I don't know if I believe that.
More of a mid-range.
I mean, you do love your mid-ranges, but I feel like that one game where you went off for 60, at least half of those were layups.
Yeah. Well, that was on a fast break, though.
You still need a finish?
I just don't think I have like a bag I can get around.
Got it. I see what you're saying.
And finish like in traffic.
Oh, B was wide open on that cut. Oh, I have not seen Tyler miss that badly.
I don't think he airballed once last 2 years.
Yeah. So yeah, that for those of you who don't know, and I've said this every season since he started, Tyler never shot a 3 for the first, I think, 8 seasons of our league.
That's crazy.
Never shot a single 3. Then one All-Star game, he shot and made his only 3. And we're like, uh-oh, look what happens when Tyler starts adding a 3 to his game. And then from then on, he shot 3s. And I think his career is like above 50%. Probably above 60%.
It's pretty impressive. Even if he shot not as many 3s, pretty impressive.
I think he's averaging like 2 or 3 a game now.
That's pretty good. For how passive he pretty much is. Jeez.
Kalen is just so athletic.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. He's like our league's Wemby.
Literally. He's got the
length, the
athleticism,
the
arm length.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Gets up.
Michael's been making buckets recently.
Yeah, he's I don't has he been playing a lot? I don't know how he would because he's a new father.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
look at that.
He
Like,
just made another three.
kind of insane. On tryout day, we played a game and he made he just made ridiculous
12
buckets.
points?
Yeah, all 12 points. I was like, we couldn't do it under 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Like, what the heck?
Tim Johnson was talking about that game.
Yeah,
He was like, "Who is this guy?"
yeah. I've never seen that out of Michael. This is brand new. I think Tyler's team will definitely be one of the hardest teams to play this year.
Yeah, like they have a lot of they don't have a lot of weaknesses.
No. They're not.
They have shooters, they have inside guys, they have guys who run all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if Michael's willing to play down low, like he's actually quite strong. I just think sometimes he prefers to play outside.
He's always wanted to be a point guard. But like in high school, he always wanted to, but he was the tallest guy on the team.
Yeah.
So he always played post. So.
Yep. So yeah, I know he doesn't like he's like AD.
Yeah. Literally.
Man, Jake's getting those like soft bounces off the back of the rim off a layup. Like every time I try to do that, it just clings off the back. But his bounces just.
It's like delicacy. It's a delicacy. Can't speak.
Sarah's screens are surprisingly very effective. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but every time she set a screen, the on ball defender like gets trapped in it.
Good D.
Oh.
It's also good D.
Yeah, Jacob and Kalen in the post is quite a big defensive combo.
It's
They're both long. I mean, Jacob's sorry, Jake, but you're not as athletic anymore.
Comes with age, I guess.
I don't think he plays nearly as much as he did when he first came into the league.
Yeah, I'd agree. Well, he has 2 kids now.
He has 2 kids. He had 3. He was fostering a 3rd child.
Oh, is he now?
I think the foster child went back to their parents.
Oh, cool.
So they're back down to 2. But
cool.
Yeah, Jake came into our league. He won MVP his first season. And unfortunately for Jake, I feel like his trajectory has just continually gone down offensively. I think defensively he's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean last year on defense.
That's one. I don't know if he won that last year, but he has probably the most defensive trophies.
Yeah, 100.
Of our league.
I mean, last week he had like 3 blocks. He pinned Rhino. He blocked him. He blocked me.
So Rhino got blocked twice last week.
Well, I think they called a foul on him.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know that.
Well, that doesn't count for stats. Yeah.
He definitely blocked.
Tyler 0 for 3 from 3. So we had this. I had this running joke with Tyler that I don't know how Tyler blocked because he jumped like a full second earlier than Colin did. But
late jump.
Yeah, but he would have these really good games when his family would come watch. When his family didn't come watch, he'd have really bad games. But today his family's here, and I don't know that he's done as well as he did last week. Offensively, at least.
Last week they were solid.
They got contributions across the board.
Yeah, I was very impressed.
Yeah,
very impressed. Justin seems. I feel like they could be a dagger if they just figure out their team chemistry.
Yeah,
they have talent all across.
I was surprised that they lost by as much as they did.
Yeah, 100%.
But again, I think Justin's a really big part of that team,
and him not being there affected it.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I know Justin has been playing more, which would lead me to assume that Zach is not hitting from that block. He's missed 3 shots. Yeah, he's missed 3 shots from the block. Yeah. Yes, Justin should be more in shape than other seasons, which usually he is calling it the 3. Justin's really good on both ends of the floor. How's it going, Foss? All right, we got 9 minutes left. It's tie game. Let's double check. Yep, tie game. So it looks like Colin has turned on the switch offensively, at least.
Yeah. Hasn't finished down the paint. But
that's what Rhino was saying too. His finish around the rim isn't quite there.
Not at all today.
Although he did have that one that I was talking about.
He did. I mean, last week he made some tough shots. I was like, okay. And then I had to switch with Ethan took over.
Yeah.
For me, because I was like, I can't guard this guy, bro. He's too shifty.
You don't hear that a lot from Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler's usually pretty good against most people.
Yeah.
Usually, you only have trouble with people who are much bigger than you.
Yeah, I feel like I've always struggled against Ryan. Because he's just shift and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Colin's even shiftier than Ryan.
I'm not good with like switching. Like if you build like a crossover, I'm not good at reading.
Okay.
That's what, and then you just blow by me. Yeah. That's what I struggle with.
But so do you gamble a lot then? Do you like attack a direction hard, hoping for the steal, or you just can't move back and forth?
I'm not fast enough to. I never reach. Okay. Just one thing I've realized. I'm not.
That's true. That's true. I don't see you reach a lot.
I'm not quick to reach. So like, I don't know. It's not my style.
That's not your game.
Yeah. I'm more good at like perimeter defense.
Just running people off three?
Yeah.
Challenging the three?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say. Or help.
What's what the Lakers need right now?
Yeah.
Athletic tape because I got it, but it's not.
I got some.
Athletic tape.
That's electrical tape, dude.
Yeah. I just need a
athletic tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is this still a little glitchy?
Yeah, I think it's the internet.
Yeah.
Came in with the 3.
Steven.
35-37. All right. Yeah, so for those who don't know, Aaron is out for at least the first half of the season, if not more. He injured his ankle playing flag football. His doctor said he was supposed to be off his foot for 2 months, but he, against doctor's orders, took the cast off, took the boot off, did not use his crutches. Let's see, 39. Ryan Lambert with the strong finish, doing the LeBron shoulder flex. Good finish, Ryan! He didn't hear me.
Jake heard you.
Jake heard me. You hurt your hand?
I got some gnarly blisters.
From doing what?
I was playing.
You're putting that over the blisters? You don't want gauze? I have gauze. Yeah.
Shoot.
You gotta take it off.
Swinging a bat, baseball. Like gnarly. No. So I'm in the league. Tournament for In and Out. So we're practicing. Thank you. And I just after like 40 swings, I just got these gnarly blisters. I was like, I think it's because I haven't swung a bat in a while. But crazy.
I heard that from here.
He does now.
Got gauze now, yeah.
Please fold the tape over so it's like dull. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
She just wants to tell him how to do it. Yeah.
Do it this way. I used to rock climb.
Like,
Yes. We try to anyway.
this is
37-40. 2-41.
I've seen a bat.
They turned on.
Baseball. Gave me gnarly blisters.
Very gnarly. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your feelings.
Not too bad.
Oh.
I gotta gotta lose some weight, and
I
then I'm
touch your
gonna
back.
start trying to get some running in, get my cardio back, and then I'll be trying to see how long it'll take back on the course.
Yeah, it's not my shit. I never
Well,
use
the
my
momentum shifted quite a bit. Ooh, bad pass from Colin, but momentum has shifted to Jake's team quite a bit this after the half. Call a timeout. Smart timeout
Who?
by Tyler's team.
Okay, Lynn? Did he recognize you? Oh, I didn't know.
Ryan Lambert?
Yeah, I didn't know. And then he saw me. He went to the drive-through In-N-Out, and he's like, "You're in my league." I was like,
He was in his comp car?
"Yeah, he was on shit. He was on
duty?
Yeah. And I was like, I didn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
Like,
I think a lot of people in the league look a lot different out of basketball clothes.
yeah. Did she work there? Like,
All right, we got 3 minutes, 27 seconds left. Let's see if Tyler's team can get some offense going. I don't think they've scored in a while. Tyler open shot, short. Tyler's not feeling it right now. I think that was a travel too. Those are very pink shoes.
very.
Are those Hardens?
Are those Hardens underwear? So pink shoes. Those, man, those I think they're Hardens.
They look like Hardens, right? Oh, I just think of Kobe's shoes when he was still with Adidas.
Those shoes are so ugly.
They were pretty bad. B finally. Oh, actually, no. That's the second three. 40-44, ball on. Got a lot of distractions this game. Got a lot of kids this game. Yeah.
He is not being
Colin was swarmed. Gets the ball out to Galen, swings it to Jake, who takes an open three. Let's see if Brandon can hit Zach. Zach is. Jake had to chase Brandon around the court. Oh, they gave the defense time. Oh, nope. Michael gets free. Oh.
Rebound. Tyler out.
Oh. Jake called timeout. Is one score game.
Super close games this season, man.
Yeah. Except last week.
But that's a really
good. How you doing? It's feeling all right.
I'm gonna go sleep real quick. I'll be right back.
No, I'm out for the season. Don't tempt me. My body's already told me no. All right. Tuck in. I believe both teams still have one timeout left. Tyler has no left hand. I'll let him know, Matthias. Ryan inbounds to Colin. He has Zach on him.
Let's see if Zach commits a foul or not. Oh, double. Matthias said you have no left hand.
Never did. I never claimed. I never claimed to
think
have
so.
left hand. I have no left hand.
Matthew Holmes says hello to Matthias.
You know that's my son-in-law?
That is his. I know that.
Did you know that?
I did not. I'm not.
Rick.
He's in Arizona.
Oh, is he? Oh. I said my family usually does that. Did not this year.
Oh, Ricky's in the chat. Matthias isn't playing because he has, I guess, better things to do. Woo! B heard me talking smack about his 3-point shooting, and he's turning it on now. They're playing some swarming defense. They got to get a steal. If not a steal, they got to start fouling because there's not a lot of team fouls. It's like 4 team fouls. Oh, I forgot to start the time. We're at 41 seconds. There we go. I think we all knew that, says Ricky. Sorry, Ricky. I realize I'm not taking any footage because I'm here, but I'll take footage next game in exchange for being on camera. So luckily, no one from this first game is gonna be on the low lights. We still doing that?
What?
Yeah. We still doing that, Ricky?
I like the lowlights.
I think everyone likes the low lights.
They're very.
All of us need to be humbled, right?
Oh yeah.
Get some calling in the backcourt. A double teaming. Oh, Caden wide open. Smart decision to hold the ball.
I need to get back to calling.
Ricky says sure. Maybe it'll be instead of every week, it'll be like a bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. Ricky's busy, folks. He has a lot of things going on in his life. Oh, I forgot to start the time. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. We're at 23 seconds now. Oops. I took off all the skins.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, don't take the mic with you.
Great talking. Yeah. Here, Matt.
Hello on the live stream. This is Matt Holmes reporting for Just Do It Sports.
Just Do It Sports.
Hi, Matthias. Behave yourself in Arizona.
All right, Ryan takes his first free throw. Banks. Oh, Kalen with a big rebound over Collins. Big rebound. That's not what Tyler needed, though. 45-47 is the score. 16 seconds left in the game. Ryan gets to go back to the free throw line. He gets it in. All right, so it's a 3-point game now. Let's see if he makes this one. Thinks it. So now 2-possession game. They got to score, get the ball back. B hurries up the court. Screen from Tyler, takes a 3. Can't get to go, and I think that's probably going to be it. I think this is the most kids we've had in the gym at the same time. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jake hits the ball off the rest. Tyler's probably going to need to take a 3 here. Yep. Nope. Passes to the Mike. Mike takes a 3. Ooh. And that is the game. All right, we'll be back with game 2 shortly.